My dear friends at ABG Beverage Group, you're welcome at the annual ABG Value Week. It takes place already for the 6th time. I'm Valdis Melders and I'm here to accompany you throughout the activities of the Value Week. So let's talk about the agenda. Number 1, you will meet Ekaterina, ABG CEO, to talk about teamwork and how expressing gratitude and simply saying thank you can influence the daily lives of your colleagues and your own. So let's open ABG Value Week by Ekaterina. Welcome.
Hello everyone. I believe companies are made of people. The result that we achieved, the new opportunities we have unlocked is great result of the teamwork. And I am confident that our team will build our bright future. The team that challenges each other to the next level is priceless, while achieving your personal and also company's goals. Thus, teamwork is one of our core values. I think thank you is a very powerful tool. It is not surprised that this is one of the first words parents are teaching to children, saying thank you. At ABG, we must learn how to do it better, how to do it more often. We can encourage each other for also new achievements. We have so many projects happening and we have achieved so many victories, and I believe that acknowledgement of achievements and sharing it with other colleagues will help us to be stronger and to be more motivated. I think it is important to make sure the other person knows that I value his or her contribution. I want this person to know he is important to me and I really appreciate effort he made. Sharing thank you is really important. The biggest thing that I am grateful for this year is capability of ABG employees to change. The global pandemic didn't bring us cakes and champagne, no, only new challenges, and we had to adapt quickly. I am thankful to each and every one of you for entrepreneurial spirit, for bringing new ideas, for bringing ABG spirit. Be better every day. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, activity number 2. Let's learn more about thankfulness and gratitude, what it is, how exactly that works. We will meet Jolanta, a psychologist and organizational consultant. In next 10 minutes, she will explain what simple thanks can do for our productivity, engagement, loyalty, satisfaction, and team culture overall. Jolanta, you're on.
Hello, nice people from ABG Beverage Group. And my name is Jolanta. And I'm a clinical psychologist and organizational consultant. And I would like to talk to you about gratitude today. So why would we be grateful to the other employees? On the level of the management, I think everybody knows that it's very important because people want to feel that their work is appreciated. They want to receive this appreciation. They want to receive positive feedback. And we know from research that it's very, very important. So we are expecting it from our management, and if the managers do it, even then we usually feel that we could have some more gratitude for our work. But why colleagues? Is it important that we as colleagues also are grateful to one another? Research shows that yes, that actually 41% of employees would like to receive much more thank you, not only from clients, not only from the management, but from the co-workers, so that we see that the other people in the team recognize our hard work, recognize the special effort we put into doing our work and also helping others. Why is it important? Because people come to work and they want to feel that the team appreciates what they do. The team appreciates them. The team says how much it takes for them to do what they do. If they feel it, it leads to increased productivity and engagement. It leads to decreased employee turnover because people actually want to come to work. They want to come where they feel they are appreciated and they feel happier there, so they want to spend time there with the other people. They trust you better if they know that you are thankful for what they do, that you see what they are doing. It leads to higher loyalty and satisfaction scores. Of course, it improves team culture because sometimes we feel that the team culture depends on the organization, on the management, but basically everything we do as team members either increases or decreases the feeling of trust and loyalty in the team. So it's important that we see each other not only as somebody else who does things here, but as a person who really puts very much into it. Of course, it decreases tension between people in the team. So if we say thank you, people know that we see what they do. And in case we need to talk about some differences, something that we view in a different way, if we've got even some conflicts, it's much easier to resolve them because we know that we're talking to the people who we trust, and people know that they are talking to the people who they trust. So it leads to decreased level of stress. And though we live in a highly stressful environment, all of us in any country, it's very important that we can decrease the level of stress by saying thank you to the other people. So basically, it's very simple, just saying thank you, but it's not that simple if we look into it. To express gratitude freely, to have all those beautiful benefits, we need to do three things. First, we need to feel gratitude. We need to really see that what other people do is something that takes much from them. So it takes much effort. It takes much thinking. Sometimes it's really very difficult. It's easier to see it when we work together offline. It's much more difficult to see it when we work online. So then it's especially important that we really look for these moments, not just assume that, okay, whenever I feel like this, I will tell it. But it sometimes takes an extra effort to feel it, to see it, to see that even small little things that people do can really take much from them and that can be very important for the other team members. The next thing, when we see these things, is to express them. And then again, in some cultures, it's quite natural. So we just talk about it much. But in some other cultures, it's not so natural. In some cultures, it's like we are not used to talking about those positive moments. It's quite awkward. So in some cultures, we talk much more about things that are not there. So we're much more critical. And when people see we want to talk to them, they feel, okay, I should be defensive because probably there is some problem. So it's very important that we learn how to do it and we learn how to express it. The easiest thing to say is just, oh, thank you so very much. It's easier, but it's sometimes quite confusing because sometimes it's difficult to understand what is it that you really appreciated. I want to do it more maybe, but I need to know what it is. So we need to find the wording for it. We can say it or we can write it. For some people, it's easier to write. So then it's nice to write not only that we are really thankful, just thank you very much, but you can say, oh, I really appreciated, and then you talk about what it was that you really appreciated. For example, you can say when somebody like saved the day and stayed in the late hours to finish some report, you can write to them and you can say, oh, thank you, I really appreciate that you stayed and wrote the report that we really needed to have on Monday. So really appreciate your extra effort that let us all feel stable on Monday, happy on Monday, that we could just do what we needed to do. So thank you very much for staying on top of this. Actually, in the internet, especially in English, you can write so many examples of how to say thank you. So if it doesn't come natural, then you can see like hundreds of examples. So you can pick up some and just start using them. And the more you use them, the more natural is the process of expressing your gratitude. You can also express your gratitude not only for the extra things people do, but for the everyday things people do. Maybe somebody is very attentive to others. Maybe somebody is, like sharing their experience. So find one thing about each of your colleagues that you are thankful for, and maybe you haven't yet had an opportunity to share what you feel with them, but please try during this week. Just try it out, tell it, so they will know what you're doing, because maybe they have listened to the same interview. Like, try it out and see how important it is for the other people, how much you do by just saying it or putting it in writing. As I read, somebody said a very beautiful quote, that feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So give your presence this week, and then I hope you feel how good it feels, and then you continue doing it on a regular basis, day by day. Of course, there is one more piece to it. To be grateful, to tell what you feel or to write what you feel, it's important that when you do it, the other person gives you feedback that they enjoy it, because sometimes it can be very confusing. Like, I know that, for example, in Britain, it's very easy to say somebody how much you appreciate, and you know that you're expecting, oh, thank you very much for telling me. So you know what you're expecting. In some other countries, people are not used to it. So when you tell them something nice, they don't know what to do with it, and they feel confused and awkward, and you start feeling confused and awkward. And then suddenly you feel, maybe I shouldn't do it, because I don't want the other people to feel confused. I want them to feel happy. So if somebody is saying thank you, it's important not to devalue it, but really to accept it. Because when they are expressing it, they are saying about their experience. So it's nice that they're sharing. So just saying thank you for their thank you for sharing, or thank you for telling it. Oh, it's very nice to hear, thank you very much. So just saying something like that, smiling and accepting it, and just letting yourself being happy about it is very important. So basically, what I would like to ask you doing is just try it out this week. This is why you have this great value week, when you can experiment, when you can help other people feel good. And actually, this is a small little thing that really, really matters for so many people. So if we can, just for free, for like nice emotions, make our life and the other people's life better, happier, let's do it. Okay? So have a beautiful week, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Jolanta. Thank you very much. And let me remind you that everything you've just learned can be also successfully used within the family, with your friends, and with society around you. And now, activity number 3. During the whole week, you will have an opportunity to read updates from company heads and why they are thankful to their team. To stay informed, please open ABG Intranet each morning, and each morning every company head will share the song as a gift to their teams. That's a great way to start the day. All ABG employees will have an opportunity to practice expressing gratitude to their colleagues in a special platform. For PC users, that is application called Piro. For those in production, logistics and retail, you will do it on your premises. An email with more specific instructions will follow, but in brief, each of you will have 200 Ambers. That's kind of gratitude currency you can give to your colleagues if they have deserved it. And by the way, you can send your gratitude to colleagues in all ABG companies. 3 most awarded colleagues from each company will receive a special surprise from their CEO. And now, let's see the video with instructions how the application works.
Hello, these will be the instructions how to use Piro application. The first that you have to do is find an email or a post in ABG intranet where the link is shared. Click on the link and it will take you to a web page of Piro. What you have to do is enter your email. The email is correct, sabine.radka@amberbev.com, then push next. You have to choose the option single sign-on, and after that one, it is a possibility that you will have to admit to terms and conditions policy and cookies policy. Please do so. As I already approved it, I'm here in the Piro application. Here you can see how many ambers or the currency of this project you have. I haven't used any, so I have 200 ambers available. Please note that the maximum amount of ambers that you can send to one specific person is 50 ambers. You cannot send more than 50 ambers to one specific person. So let's start sharing the gratitude. For example, I will choose to send 20 ambers, and then I have to choose a person to whom I'm sending it. Let's remember that you can share gratitude also outside of your company to colleagues in all ABG companies all around the globe. So, for example, this is the test version, for example. At the moment, you will have a lot of colleagues available. I will send to Dace Hauka. Then you have to choose in which ABG value this thank you is fitting the best. For example, for me, it will be teamwork. Then I have to write a message. It's better to say a longer thank you and the reason why you are thankful to this person than just rather thanks, because the person will understand better why he or she received such nice words from your side. I have this already in place. So here we can see that I'm very thankful to Dace because she reminded of various small details in the project, and if we wouldn't correct them, the project wouldn't happen or run properly. So I sent quite a nice message to her, and I can choose if this message will be private or this message will be public, with a possibility that others will also see what are you saying to the person. I am not shy. I'm sending public feedback, but if you would like to do it differently, it is totally okay to choose private mode also. So back to the public, and here I'm sending 20 amber monies to Dace Hauka in the value of teamwork with a nice specific thank you feedback. Done. Transaction successfully sent. You can see that you lost 20 amber tokens, but it's okay. You can continue to share your thankfulness with other colleagues in your company or others. What can we do in this application? So here you can see is statistics. When the Piro application will be live in all ABG companies, you will be able to see what is happening and where. The first option, what you can see, are all feedbacks that are sent in this platform all over the world. This option gives us opportunity to see what you, or in this occasion, I sent to other colleagues in this specific month, October. In the third option, you can see the top rating or top 100. That will be quite a long list once the application will be opened. At the moment, Dace is leading the competition. Congratulations. Last but not the least, I would say the one that I like the most is option to see what kind of feedbacks you received, for what you received, thanks, and what other colleagues highly value of your daily work. This is everything that you can see in the option statistics. If we are going to profile section, here you can make it more personalized. For example, I would love to add my own photo. So then you are opening Add, going to the place where your photo probably is located, find it. I like this one, open, and it's already there. Beautiful. Make sure that your notification sign is on, because then you will be able to see on this bell icon a red bubble when you have some new feedbacks or thank yous from your colleagues. In this section, you can also change the language in which the application is working. Let's make it a little bit funnier, and I will choose from others, Russian. This is the language I'm very knowledgeable of. So, yes, изменить язык. Latvian works perfectly. So, once again, you push home button. You have 180 tokens left. So choose the person to which you want to send the thanks for and do it all week long. And remember to come here and look what kind of positive feedbacks you received. Enjoy!
What more can I say? Most importantly, thank you. Enjoy the Value Week. Stay tuned for more activities on ABG Intranet and Piro application. Share good words with each other and become even stronger as a team. And goodbye. Till next time.